Welcome to the excitement that is a Manchester Monarchs game at SNHU Arena. Up in the stands, you'll find the Potvin family of Goffstown.
We're enjoying this so much. I mean, this is a thrill ride for us.
They're here to cheer on their son, AJ, who has a promising career.
Next up on the list after this is the AHL and then the NHL. I'm hoping that we can check mark those boxes, but I'm having a blast traveling all over the place.
But here's the catch. Their son, number 78, is watching the game too. AJ is the guy in stripes.
One, two.
At 21 years old, AJ Potvin is one of the youngest officials in the ECHL, donning the stripes when he's not busy finishing his senior year at Franklin Pierce University.
It's crazy. So Monday through Friday I'm at school, but on the weekends I'm never at school.
But that is what it takes if you want to make this a career, which would be a dream come true for a kid who grew up on the other side of the whistle.
Probably since I was 4 or 5, maybe I've been on the ice.
As a kid growing up in Goffstown, AJ played a lot of hockey and went to games with his family. Yes, that's him and his dad at the Bruins. AJ would eventually become a standout player for Goffstown High School.
At the end of his final senior year, on senior night, he actually finally scored a hat trick, and I had the pleasure. I do the play-by-play. I had the pleasure of announcing the game, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
This is storybook, storybook. They make movies over this, folks.
But this wasn't his dream. This was. At 11 years old, AJ saw reffing games as his future, like this moment at UNH.
He was sitting at the game, and the refs come out, and they're warming up, and they're skating around. And, you know, this is every kid's dream to be at UNH. He didn't say, Dad, maybe I could play here someday. He said, Dad, maybe I can ref here someday.
I was like, hey, I would love to do that. Like, I just saw I don't know what made me click in my head, but I was like, I'd kind of like to do that.
By age 12, he started learning and reffing youth hockey games. Yes, his proud parents were in the stands.
By the second or third period, parents on each side are looking and they're like, well, who are you actually cheering for? And I said, oh, well, that's my son. I'm cheering for the ref. And then all of a sudden you see them go, "Urgh." They go right down because they know what they've said throughout the game. So it's kind of funny and comical.
He slowly worked his way through youth to college to Division I to being a linesman at SNHU Arena. Just like the players, the officials show up early, stretch out, and put on what is essentially black and white hockey gear.
Here we go, here we go.
The pressure is on. The officiating crew is about to face hundreds of fans, players, and coaches, all wanting the right call.
It gets you pumped up and the players pumped up, so I feel like it's just a better environment to be out there. And as soon as the puck drops, it's game time. Like, I have a job to do, and I'm ready there. Hey, right here, head up, head up.
You got black in it first.
Black shot it, and then white tipped it.
Then let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
As a game official, it's AJ's job to break up fights.
We're good.
And avoid getting hit. But it happens.
I've gotten sticks in the face. I've gotten butt ends off the drop to the face. Yeah, I've gotten punched in the face, high sticked, for sure. It's what the job entitles, you know, so I just go with it.
Put yourself in their skates for a minute. They go the entire game, no breaks. And imagine trying to focus while cutting out all the crowd noise. And the occasional opinion from the fans. Oh, yeah, and memorizing rules. Each league has its own rule book.
I'm juggling 4 rule books right now. And it's tough because you just need to keep being on it.
In the light reading that is a rule book, you'll find some obscure stuff. Rule 9.7 deals with dangerous equipment. 13.3, illegal pucks. 23.7 is the fisticuffs category. Yeah, it's extensive. And let's not forget Rule 40.4, which covers throwing equipment at an official. And AJ is hoping to add more rule books to his repertoire. He wants to be an official in the NHL someday.
It's tough. It's very tough.
Just like the teams, there are hundreds who want to be NHL officials. Each year, the league holds combine events, giving budding officials a chance to show off their athleticism and poise, and maybe get noticed.
He probably still has, what's that, 6, 7 years, 8 years ahead of him. So this is a long process.
In the meantime, no delay of game back in New Hampshire. AJ is enjoying being an official anywhere he can, hoping the NHL eventually makes a call on him.
It'll take a bit, but if you have a goal set, then I think you can do it, honestly.